Hello and welcome to another video. My name is Boxiest, and today we are going to continue the What If series. What if events had gone differently? And in this What If, we're going to change the history of Cobra Kai. What if Robby beat Miguel during the school fight, during the events of Cobra Kai Season 2? So in this timeline, the events of Cobra Kai Season 2 would still happen, the school fight would still happen, Tori would still fight Sam, and Miguel would still attack Robby, so the school fight would start to grow. Cobra Kai and Miyagi-Do would start fighting, and they would get involved in the fight, and the fight would stay the same. Robby and Miguel would still be fighting near the top of the staircase, and Miguel would still try to provoke Robby, but in this timeline, Robby would have his composure, and he wouldn't fight with anger, so Robby would be more concentrated on the fight, and in this timeline, Robby would be the one to pin down Miguel. Miguel would be on the ground struggling, and Robby would be ready to break Miguel's arm, but he would remember Daniel's training, and he would show mercy to Miguel, and he would let go of Miguel's arm, and Robby would quickly get up to try to stop the fight between Tori and Sam, and he would leave Miguel on the ground. Miguel would be lying there in defeat. This is when the police would show up and suspend everyone that was in the fight. Tori would still be expelled in this timeline, and the events of Cobra Kai would continue. Johnny would continue teaching his students, and he would hear about the school fight, and he would punish his students. Johnny would kick Tori out of Cobra Kai. Tori would be angry, and Miguel would want to go visit her, but Tori wouldn't want anything to do with Miguel in this timeline, and everyone would hear about Cobra Kai's loss during the school fight, so Johnny would continue training his students to make sure they don't lose, but he would still teach them to sometimes show mercy. Daniel would eventually forgive Robby and take him back in as a student. Miyagi-Do would get more popularity because of the fight, and many students would want to join Miyagi-Do. Cobra Kai's popularity would decrease. LaRusso would still suffer because of the school fight, but it wouldn't be as severe. Miguel would go to Sam's house, and he would go apologize. Robby would be there, and he would still be angry at Miguel, and Miguel would apologize to Robby. Daniel and Johnny would try to resolve their differences, and they would try to unite their students, so Cobra Kai and Miyagi-Do would start to become allies. Kreese would hear this, and he would still come back. He would be mad at Johnny for betraying Cobra Kai, so Kreese would retake Cobra Kai as his own, and he would kick Johnny out of Cobra Kai. He would reveal that he talked to the landlord, and that he owned Cobra Kai. He would tell Johnny that he was going to make sure that his students never lost in a fight again, so Johnny would leave Cobra Kai, and he would still form Eagle Fang, and the majority of the students would go with Johnny, and at first, Hawk would be hesitant to leave Cobra Kai, but Johnny would still remind him that he made him what he was, not Kreese, so Hawk would go with Johnny in this timeline. Kreese would still recruit various students for Cobra Kai, and he would still get Kyler and his friends. Kreese would try to get Tori to rejoin Cobra Kai, so Tori would still rejoin Cobra Kai in this timeline. Cobra Kai would have a rivalry with Eagle Fang and Miyagi-Do, and Tori would want to get her revenge on Sam and Miguel. Eagle Fang and Miyagi-Do would continue to operate separately, but they wouldn't be enemies. The relationship between Robby and Johnny would improve. Overall, things would be a lot more peaceful and uneventful in this timeline, and that is where I'm going to end this What If. Thank you guys for watching. What do you guys think would have happened if Robby beat Miguel during the school fight? Let me know in the comments below. All members have access to emojis that can be used in comments and live streams. This isn't mandatory. This is only something extra if you want to support the channel even more. YouTube lets me know that the majority of you are not subscribed, so if you guys could subscribe, that would be much appreciated. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure to like this video, subscribe, and turn on post notifications, and I'll see you guys next time.